Hello, my name is Ruddy, and today I'm doing a topic on cyberbullying. I will be interviewing two people, Michaela Johnson and Thomas Leonard, on their opinions and past experiences on cyberbullying. My next clip I will show you is a video of someone that has been previously bullied on the internet, and what effect it has had on that person's life.
Sunday, July 17th, Taylor Hillridge had everything.
See you later.
Bye.
Until her online life crashed into her real life.
Somebody figured out my password, they hacked my profile.
ABC Family presents the most powerful movie event of the summer.
They're saying I'm pregnant and I'm some kind of prostitute.
Nobody believes that stuff.
Taylor actually came to school today.
Find out how words can hurt.
It's really hard to see you in this much pain.
Emily Osmond and Kelly Rowan.
And all those people started saying stuff about me. I felt like such a freak. Like I was the only one.
Michaela Johnson is relevant to my topic because she has been cyberbullied previously, and I'm going to ask her about some tough questions on the topic of cyberbullying. Thank you, Michaela, for being here today. My first question for you: how old were you when you were cyberbullied?
I think it started whenever I was about 16.
My second question: how were you cyberbullied?
It started off through Facebook, through Ask FM, which is something some people can message you anonymously. And then the people somehow got my phone number, so they started texting me all the time.
Did you take any action to stop this?
Not at first, because I didn't think it was much I could do. And then I decided to delete my Facebook. And I didn't really think there was any point in changing my number because... Start that question again.
Did you take any action to stop this?
Do again, because I shouldn't have.
Did you take any action to stop this?
Not at first, because I didn't think there was much I could do. And then I decided to delete my Facebook. And I didn't really think there was much point in changing my number, because everybody I know has it.
Yeah.
And it was just going to cause more hassle
I see.
for me.
Yeah. What reason was it that you were cyberbullied for?
Well, I didn't know who it was that was doing it at first, so I didn't really know. And then whenever I found out at the end, it just turned out it was just because they didn't like me, the way I lived my life, or the way I dressed, the people I was friends with. And then they just took it out on me.
How did you feel as you were cyberbullied?
I was scared, mostly. It was all I really could feel. And lonely, because I didn't tell anybody about it.
For how long were you cyberbullied?
I think it was just over 3 months. And then I found out who it was, and that's whenever it stopped. Because I think it scared them, knowing that I knew who they were.
Yeah.
In case I told anyone, like the police or anything.
Your parents or anything like that, yeah. How many people were cyberbullying you, approximately?
There was 2, and one of them being a very close friend of mine. Was supposed to be.
What were some effects and impacts that it had on you?
I couldn't leave the house, apart from going to school, and that was only because I had to. And any day I could manage to get off school, I took it. It just made me feel lonely all the time because I didn't tell anyone. And not telling anyone meant I lost a good few of my friends, because I was always making excuses for not being able to go out, so they thought it was because of them. And in school I was just constantly looking over my shoulder because I didn't know who it was, so I was scared all the time, no matter where I went.
Yeah. My last question for you is, from the statistics I shown you before the show on my SurveyMonkey, were you shocked by the statistics I proved to you?
I was really shocked because I didn't think it happened to so many people, and I think if I had knew that at the time, I probably would have been able to cope better, knowing that other people were going through it, and I could have went online and talked to these people.
Yeah.
If I mean.
Well, thank you very much, Michaela, for agreeing to this interview. Hello, I'm with my second guest today, Thomas Leonard. He can offer me an unbiased view towards both sides of the coin on cyberbullying and those who do. Thank you for being here today, Thomas.
Thanks for having me, Steve.
I'll start you off with my first question. Why do you think people cyberbully others?
I think there's a number of different factors. I do believe that upbringing has a big part of it. Like parents are not really around, abusive parents, an unsteady home life, and then I do believe that people cyberbully others in an attempt to, make themselves look bigger and stronger and more powerful, to be perceived in a different light, maybe to get away from potentially being bullied themselves.
Do cyberbullying victims and perpetrators fit any stereotypical profile?
Not in my experience. I wouldn't say so. No. I know people from, the chav stereotype. They would cyberbully, and then I know people from like my stereotype, like hippies or meddlers or whatever they do. So I don't think it's based on one stereotypical profile at all. No.
Okay, fair enough. How do people react to cyberbullying?
Again, there's many different ways. Some people will fight back, which is very uncommon. But some people think that if they fight back, it's going to become better. And this does happen sometimes, but other times that can aggravate bullies, and it'll turn into like physical bullying and harassment. And then you have people that self-harm, which is not good at all. And then Amanda Todd, who actually took her own life. So there's a very wide spectrum of reactions to cyberbullying, in my opinion.
Okay, my next question might be a bit personal, but would you react the same way to cyberbullying?
I wouldn't personally, but only because I have an understanding of cyberbullying. I would report it straight away. But that would be my opinion. Others who aren't aware of cyberbullying won't report it generally. They'll try and hide it from their parents and stuff. So I would report it. I wouldn't react the same way.
If a parent suspects that their child is a cyberbully, what should they do?
The classic parental response is remove them from social networking sites like Facebook or online gaming. But parents have to remember that their child is a bully and it's a crime, and they should report their own child. That's my opinion. That take away social networks, take away games, take away weekends out, and then if it consistently goes on, report them, because someone's life is in danger.
Okay. Have you ever seen someone get cyberbullied?
Yeah, I use Facebook, and a big controversial part of Facebook would be Ask FM, and if I go on one of my friends' walls or pages, you'll see all the Ask FM, like, you should kill yourself, no one likes you, that sort of thing. So it's an everyday life. Everyone's experienced it in some which way. Yeah.
Okay. Do you think social media groups such as Facebook does enough to try to stop this?
No, definitely not. Again, with the controversial Ask FM, I think Facebook should remove it, but because of the money they're making from advertising and marketing and promotions, they're not going to do that. But again, they're well aware of the scale and what's going on, and they should just remove all these anonymous sites, and I believe that would have an impact on the issue of cyberbullying.
What are your views on people that cyberbully?
I'm in two minds. I understand people that have been bullied and are trying to get out of that circle of bullying and trying to move on, and I feel empathy for them, but I don't feel empathy for those that just wake up, decide to be horrible to someone and ruin their day and their life eventually. I'm in two minds. I feel empathy, but I don't.
When you were at school, did you ever see cyberbullying happen?
I did, but it was all texting back then, which was like, just like, I don't like you, you have no friends, in comparison to, the anonymous response of, you should kill yourself on these websites. So I did see it, but not to the severity that it is now.
Okay, I'll ask you my last question. Would you encourage anybody that is subjected to cyberbullying to report it?
I definitely would, yeah. I think it's the proper way to do it, and it's the only way that it's going to get better, and things are going to change. You know, you can fight it all you want, but you need to report it and bring it to someone that's more, you know, in an authority position. So everyone should report it.
Okay, well, thank you very much, Thomas, for agreeing to the interview.
Thank you, Steve.
I'm Stephen Ruddy. Goodbye. Through this experience, I have learned a lot. I found just how emotional and devastating cyberbullying can be on an individual. I've also got some relatively good experience from Thomas Leonard and Michaela Johnson on the topic. They've given me insight into their past experiences and opinions. I hope this interview inspired you to do something about cyberbullying. Until next time, I'm Stephen Ruddy. Goodbye.